Scorpio, good morning. Welcome to your general reading. My name's Clive. You're watching Embers Tarot. It's a pleasure to be here. Okay, after you've finished watching this video, if you like it, please feel free to contact me for a personal reading, if you so desire. The email's in the description box below. Okay, if you can't see it, just click the more button. I'd be more than happy to drop you all the information you need to know on booking a personal reading. Okay, here we go. What's going on for the sign of Scorpio? You have Page of Wands, communication coming in. King of Swords, major decision here, but making that decision logically, intuitively, and with experience, not with your emotions. Going forward, okay, the Empress, she's all about creativity. Now, what I'm getting is straight off the bat that there's a new door opening up for you, whether this is in work or whether this is in a relationship, but it will incur talking to the authorities in some form or another. You're trying to create something new for yourself here, whether this is in work or I'm kind of getting just touching on the career front. It's quite possibly in a career for the medical services where you're helping people or a teacher. I'm picking up special needs with children. All right, just touching on that. But yeah, in relationships, creating something very, very special here. There is kind of a new romantic cycle. Your feelings are very, very different now for relationships to what they used to be. All right. This time you are heeding the warning signs. You're putting the past behind you in a lot of ways. You're not forgetting, but you're putting the past behind you. You've decided there's no good comes of living in the past, either in your mind or with old ways. There's different attitudes here. Some of you might be talking to a professional for advice in some form or another. But what I am seeing here is finally movement. Okay. Despite your feelings, you're being very, very constructive. Right. The challenge is the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. All right. A lot of self-restriction here. All right. Making very, very balanced decisions. Maybe you've learned a karmic lesson on making decisions too rashly based purely on emotions. But you can kind of see light at the end of the tunnel now. There's something here coming to an end where it's been dragging its heels. Right. With this Temperance card I'm getting, it could well be difficult, to make somebody here has a problem making compromises. So let's just say, for an argument, for the sake of this reading, you are leaving a workplace. There's negotiating running out a contract of some kind. Okay. In relationships, maybe you're married or you've been living with somebody. They're not ready to let you go, so they might energetically try and get you to stay in the form of making it difficult legally. Okay. Putting a barrier in your way. But it's very difficult to maintain balance. Okay, because it's I'm getting this kind of quick transition here. Wow. The spirituality is certainly coming through. High Priestess. So I've got 5 cards here so far, and 3 of them are major arcana, so there's a big shift in energy. There is kind of a duality here. I don't know, maybe you don't know where you stand with somebody and they're not telling you. Wow. I'm picking up a secret meeting or secret communication, making plans. With the High Priestesses, I always get this duality thing. There's some big differences between you and somebody, and it's finding that middle ground. Your energy is one of Three of Cups. There's a reuniting here with somebody, an invite to a party, an invite to somebody's house. It does include travel, but with the Three of Cups, I always get a new community. Message coming in who's somebody who has very different beliefs to you. They grew up in an entirely different environment. Okay, their environment now is very different to yours. The challenge is making some kind of compromise, finding the middle ground. Somebody is thinking in absolutes. Wow, somebody feels betrayed. There's an ending here. You know, maybe the person you're dealing with, if they're silent, okay, and you feel there's no movement, there is movement. Ten of Swords. Whatever the person's situation you're dealing with, there's a lot going on behind the scenes here now. There's the energy between you is arranging a meeting. Like I said, a clandestine meeting. Maybe you don't want your intentions known yet. I'm kind of getting some of you are not quite emotionally available yet because of, I don't know, maybe of children. I'm picking up children here. You know, with this Ten of Swords energy, this energy of this person you're dealing with, it's kind of like there's that energy of they could have acted sooner but didn't because they mistrusted their intuition. They tried to put logic to an intuitive decision. Because with the Ten of Swords, I always get this: why the hell didn't I listen to my intuition? I could have done this sooner. But there is communication coming in. Going forward, there is a change of environment. There's making plans. I'm picking up clandestine plans. Not letting the public, this is not public knowledge. This is very, very private. The energy going into this is the Two of Cups. You've met somebody and it's your soulmate. But the problem is, there's ties to other people, other situations. So there's some very heavy, well, emotional choices to be made, but you know that it can't be made purely on emotions. Going out is the Emperor. Well, this is all about deepening a relationship. Well, in work, there's promotion on offer here. And you're being promoted over somebody else, or somebody else is being promoted over you, and there's this kind of feeling of rejection. Getting this, well, I've put all the work in and they're getting promoted. There's a bit of jealousy and resentment here. But the Emperor going out of this reading is, if you want this, it's the Emperor's all about pulling all the stops, using all that wisdom accumulated, gaining knowledge, searching on the internet, getting knowledge about travel, the environment. It's like a huge preparation here, planning. But the Emperor to me is pulling, it's taking action. Maybe you're dealing with a fire sign, a lot of you. I'm getting Aries energy, I'm getting Sagittarius energy. But this is all about pulling out all the stops. Okay, it is. This new venture does mean leaving somebody behind. You might have to reorganize finances. Okay. There's some kind of legal issue here involved, either on your side or their side. You know, with any separation or booking airlines or whatever, you're going to be dealing with the authorities. whatever your situation, there's this energy of, do you want to take this further? There's a reciprocal energy here. You both feel the same about each other. I'm kind of getting, for a lot of you, you're both in similar situations. So there's this arrangement for a meeting. Wow. Somebody who's watching you is making some changes take place. They're probably not talking yet, but they're doing a lot of acting behind the scenes. There is travel involved here. From your side, there's, what the heart wants, it wants. You've got this yearning to be somewhere else. And whoever it is you're dealing with, they've got a yearning to be with you. So it's all about dealing with the logistics of the thing, work, finances, kids if they're involved. Wow, there's a there's a lot going on here. But what I am seeing is finally coming to some kind of resolution. Okay. And this huge sense of freedom. So it looks very positive. But the big question is, what are you prepared to compromise? And are you prepared to go for this? But it is going to require planning. And I'm getting this for a lot of you, maintaining silence till you're ready to make your move. Au revoir. That's it.